Alrighty, we're on our third attempt for this video. Jesus Christ. I don't want to get copyright striked. I'm just checking real quick. Yeah, it plays these videos for no fucking reason. Or you want to see the fighter highlight videos? It's like, no, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that at all. Gonna get me fucking in trouble for that shit. Oh. Anyways, Luana Carolina versus Melissa Mullins. This is for UFC Fight Night. Movsvar Evolev versus Lerone Murphy. In case you didn't understand what this video was for. I really hate that these videos just autoplay like that. Why the fuck would they put a little video screen in the right hand? I can't use the UFC's website because it's being shit right now. It's fucking stuttering all over the place. Sends you back to the top of the screen when you try to click on one of these fighters. Like, absolutely ridiculous. I've already said it like twice now in multiple attempts. I'm picking Melissa Mullins to beat Luana Carolina. Luana Carolina is just meh. Getting KO'd by Molly McCann isn't a good sign. She's coming back to London. She's going to get slimed out again for the crowd. Melissa Mullins by first or second round KO or TKO. Ravenna Oliveira versus Chanel Dyer. Peak English right here. I don't know who this is really, gotta be honest. Apparently she hasn't fought for a while. She's coming off of losses too. That's terrible. Maybe this is more of a layup fight for Chanel Dyer than I've realized. Lost a unanimous decision on Dana White's Contender Series. Boo. That is not what we want to see either. So we got two losers. We got two shit sandwiches fighting each other on our second fight of the UFC London card. Very nice, very nice. I'll go with Chanel Dyer just because she's lost less. Better win streak, fought on Dana White Contender Series. Every time she's been in the UFC, she's lost or got submitted. So I don't like that. I'm going to choose Chanel Dyer to win this fight. By decision or submission, round 2 or 3, probably. That's what I'm thinking. Abdul Karim Al-Sawande, Sawadi, versus Shamrock. Again, he lost his debut too against Anilayev. I think I remember it was a competitive fight though. From what I remember, it was like decently competitive. Let's see. He won against... he beat George Hardwick in Dana White's Contender Series by decision, and he got KO'd his next fight in March 2nd, 2024, and has not fought since. Jesus fucking Christ. So I'm going to go with Shamrock to get this done in London. I think he'll get it done against Abdul Karim Al-Sawadi. Probably by decision from what I've seen from Shamrock, but it'll be a close decision kind of thing. Hopefully he gets a KO. Where are these fighters? Like, you have this, you can't fucking get the... So stupid, bro. He's already fought in the UFC once. He didn't do good. He lost to Walter Walker by sub. It was, last minute, notice. So, I mean, I'm not going to really hold that too much against him. Brandon Pierrekic. Last one was by KO TKO against E. Ellison. Oh, he actually kind of looks like a big dude. I'm still going to choose the Vanilla Gorilla. Get this done by TKO or submission. That's what I'm thinking. Louis Sutherland by TKO or KO in round 1 or 2 against Brandon Pierrekic. I think that's how you say it. Alright, we got Montes Kondoratoviscus versus Antonio Tricoli. Couldn't find a couple other English folks, so we got some different guys fighting each other on the card here. Anthony Tricoli is a human punching bag, from what I remember. He's lost every fight he's been in the UFC. He has no highlights. His highlight is of him getting knocked out or submitted. He is not a good fighter. Why is he in the UFC? Why this should be the first fight of the fucking card. Put Shamrock above him or Louis Sutherland above him. Jesus fucking Christ. Montas Kondorictovich, he's 8-1. Let's see. His last loss was in 2023, and he's been on a win streak since then. One is this Dana White Contender Series fight. I'm going with him by KO or TKO against Antonio Tricoli. Tricoli is just, he's ass. He's 0-3 in the UFC. He does not belong, obviously. This should be a pretty sizable win for him. And that reminds me, I need to go into look at the fucking odds, because they don't post odds for whatever reason. Both of these websites, despite having millions of dollars of resources, can't post the betting odds on these fucking cards. So I have to look it up my fucking self. Because I want to see how much of a fuck. Oh, Louis Sutherland is a favorite. He's a plus 220 favorite. That might be a good one to put money on. And they don't even have. Okay, they do have this fight. So he's a minus 800 against Antonio Tricoli. That just tells you right away that he's fucking ass. M Pinto versus F Franco. Felipe Franco is 10-1, but they have him as a minus, or a Philip Franco is a plus 600, and Mario Pinto, despite being 11-0, is minus 900, despite not losing a fight. So you're telling me this guy got submitted, beat some bums in the regional scene, and he's this crazy favorite? Is Mario Pinto just like... Oh, he does look terrible. Come on. Wow! Back to what we were doing. Jesus Christ, we're looking at Mario Pinto. Yeah, that stupid fucking thing always plays. Dude, he's been winning like nonstop, and he's KO'd and TKO'd the last couple guys. Like, I want to put some money on Mario Pinto right now before fucking... Oh, wait. I have all this energy, but I'm not thinking straight. Felipe Franco is the guy. That is plus 600. Mario Pinto is minus 900. So it's very much expected on Mario Pinto win. I thought for a second, I'm like, dude, this might be like one of the biggest things that the odds makers have wrongs I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't really like him beating some bums on the regional scene. And he got subbed by this dude, and then he couldn't make it in the UFC, fought 2 bums, and now he's back to fight Mario Pinto, who's been KOing the last couple guys. It's probably going to be a Mario Pinto win, but, like, not a bad idea to put just $5 on Felipe Franco. He is plus 600, so, I mean, crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anyways, moving on up with Nathaniel Wood versus Losin Kieta. Why do they always put him versus these fucking undefeated prospects and shit? It's fucking annoying. Belgium featherweight. He hasn't fought for a while. I really like Nathaniel Wood in this, especially if that guy hasn't fought in a while. Nathaniel Wood has been active, and he's on a win streak right now. He's on a 3-fight win streak. And they're giving him some new kid. Why? Why, UFC? Nathaniel Wood definitely deserves a fucking ranked fight at featherweight at this point. He's fought 3 fucking guys. Jose Delgado just also came off of a win too, so all these wins have been really good for him. I'm not sure why the fuck he isn't fighting in the rankings yet. That's kind of bullshit. They're giving him some fucking 16-1 prospect kid. Why? That's fucking ridiculous. Hasn't fought since 2024 and just gets to come on and fight Nathaniel Wood. Makes very much sense. Very much makes sense I love the matchmaking. I'm choosing Nathaniel Wood by a crafty vet decision. He hasn't been TKO'd or KO'd yet, and he's fought some guys that can KO him and TKO him, and they weren't able to do it. So I don't think this Lucy Chieta guy will be able to do it. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Nathaniel Wood's an underdog by plus 190. Putting $5 on that right now. These guys have fought since 2024, and Nathaniel Wood's been fighting some really good guys at featherweight and beating them. Maybe not completely decisively, but he has been beating them. Like, come on now. Moving on up, Mason Jones versus Axel Sola. He's coming from a KO over Reese McKee. I'll remember that. Jeez. Welterweight here. Aries FC. He did pretty well. Mason Jones. I feel like I've seen him fight before. Oh yeah, he beat Biaki and he beat Stevens. Pretty good win. Pretty good wins in KO. Oki here, Balaji Oki, who actually just had a pretty decent fight himself. Yeah, I like it. And this is taking place at lightweight. Cool. So he's gonna be a big lightweight guy. Because if I'm not mistaken, Balaji Oki's at welterweight, or did he cut down to 155 for that match? Who knows? Anyways, we are at the main card now. Oh yeah, I'm choosing Mason Jones to win this by KO or decision. By the way. Anyways, moving on up, and let me see what the odds are on that too. I'm just curious. Mason Jones is a slight favorite. Anyways, moving up, Curtis Campbell, the Pink Panther, is a Pink Panther, versus Danny Silva. I don't know much about Danny Silva. Lost to Kevin Vallejos. That's not a bad loss. Beat Luis Almeida. Liabio. He's been fighting in the UFC and doing pretty good for the most part. Split decision though. I don't know. I take that back a little bit. I don't like that. Unanimous decision against this weird. I think it was him and him that had that like crazy fight in the Dana White Contender Series fight. But it turns out that Angel Pacheco guy sucks. So beating him actually isn't that good of a thing. Lost to Kevin Vallejos by decision. That's pretty good. He didn't take your head off, and you're able to survive. You did better than Josh Emmett. I'm going with Curtis Campbell on this one though. I'm feeling the English, the fucking English pride. He's the Pink Panther. You guys see why I'm the Pink Panther, mate? FCC full contact contender. I've never heard of that. Well, he KO'd or TKO'd the guy in the Dana White Contender Series though. So, I'm going with Curtis Campbell. However, I would put some money on Danny Silva for an upset. He's plus 185. Curtis Campbell, this is his first fight in the UFC. It's on London. There's going to be a lot of pressure. We don't know if he's the kind of guy to crumble the pressure yet, so it wouldn't be a terrible idea to put a little $5 on Danny Silva, a little $5 on him. All right, moving on up. This is also a little bit of a. I don't think it's going to go how the odds maker think it's going to go a little bit. I'm kind of thinking that, well, that was a great KO. I'm really gonna be sad if this video gets taken down because of these side videos. I'm gonna actually fucking freak the fuck out if my video gets taken down because of these videos. But I will just keep going. Whatever. Christian Leroy Duncan versus Roman Dolidze. Roman Dolidze, his last loss was Anthony Hernandez. He got tossed around. Marvin Vettori isn't that impressive a win. Kevin Holland is not that impressive of a win. And Anthony Smith is not that impressive a win. And then he lost to Nasruddin Imavov as well, too. So it's like when he got tested against a tough guy, he lost. I think Roman Dolidze has a good chance to win this. I don't feel like Christian Leroy Duncan is that much of a prospect, to be honest with you. Lost to Armin Petrosyan and Gregory Rodriguez. I don't know. Do I feel like Roman Dolidze would beat Gregory Rodriguez? It's tough. Also, I could have swore Roman Dolidze was light heavyweight. No? Okay, nice. It just sends me back. Is he not light? No, he is middleweight. He's just a really big middleweight. This one is tough. Yeah, Roman Dolidze as a plus 360 underdog is I think it's good money. I think you could see Roman Dolidze implement a very grappling heavy game plan, but I don't know, that Anthony Hernandez win in hindsight is not aging super well for Roman Dolidze to be tossed around like that and then have kind of Sean Strickland manhandle Anthony Hernandez a little bit. I don't know. This one's a little bit tough. Either Christian Leroy Duncan is going to catch him with some crazy shit, or Roman Dolidze's going to... He could just be outstruck and outpointed by Christian Leroy Duncan. He's very capable of that. Way better on the back foot. Way better just moving around the octagon in general against Roman Dolidze. Roman Dolidze, I feel like he's just not very mobile, to be honest with you. Against someone like Christian Leroy Duncan. I think I will be edging my way to choosing Christian Leroy Duncan. However, this is another one of those fights where I wouldn't be surprised if Roman Dolidze pulls off a snooze fest kind of a hug session kind of fight to win. Because I know he definitely does not want to be on 2 losses in a row. That would not be good for his career. So yeah, I'm thinking Christian Leroy Duncan gets this done either by decision or TKO against Roman Dolidze. But Roman Dolidze could pull an upset and do a hug match and make this really boring. So yeah. Moving on up. Oh my fucking god. I can't believe I didn't realize when I was fucking up in my earlier recordings. They got fucking Austin Lane versus Iwo Baranowski. Whiskey? I don't know how to say that. If you don't know, this guy had a crazy fight, his last fight. Just absolutely insane. Pat Barry versus Chet Congo, part 2. Even crazier, though, because they just both were knocking each other down multiple times, so I just spit there. Gross. Very nice, very nice. Really great fight. Really great fight for as long as it lasted. I really liked seeing it, and Iwo Baranowski proved he had the better chin and better firepower, just better fight IQ in general. So I really like seeing that from him. He obviously will do whatever it takes to not lose. I think he slimes out Austin Lane. I mean, holy shit. Look at this. The Petrino, Pito. He beat Rubelas to Spain. Holy fuck. This is why they cut him. They're like, if you lose to Austin Lane, we're cutting you. And they cut him. Because that's just terrible. Lost to Johanna Diniz, Justin Taffa. If you lose to Justin Taffa, you are fucking ass, bro. You are straight ass if you are losing to Justin Taffa. Straight ass. I'm sorry. 7 losses is insane. And he's going down to light heavyweight. I think, yeah, his other fights before were heavyweight. God, I really fucking hope they don't fucking... Oh, and he got knocked out by Jeff Hardy, too, or whatever the fuck his name was. Why the fuck does it keep blurring? He lost to Greg Hardy. You lose to Greg Hardy, you're ass. You're really ass if you lose to Greg Hardy. So, I mean, God, stop playing these fucking videos. You're gonna kill me. Stupid ass fucking ESPN channel. Oh, I really hope all this time does not get wasted to this. I'm gonna be pissed if it is. Anyways, moving on up. This is gonna be an Iwo Baranowski slime out in round 1. Let me see how much it is for round 1 finish for that. They don't have it available yet. No, they do not have. Come on now. How do you not have that available right now? The bullshit. I would do an Erwin Brownowski round 1 KO if you can bet on that. This next one is a little bit of, oh yeah, I'm already on it. Sam Patterson versus Michael Venom Page. Very similar. 79-inch reach, 78-inch reach. How do they not have Michael Venom Page's outline, by the way? It's kind of crazy. ESPN, what the fuck? Could we see Sam Patterson be one of the only smart people and actually, I mean, Ian Gary beat Michael Venom Page in a very boring way, but we see him actually just submit him. I gotta admit, that Ashmu's lost is not good, and I hate that. I think, was it his first fight in the UFC? No, he ended up submitting his first guy in the UFC, and then he ended up getting brutally TKO'd by Yanil Ashmuz, the Jew. So I don't like that, but for the most part, his record's been pretty clean. Only has 2 losses. I don't know. I haven't seen Michael Venom Page really lose to any scrubs, though. I mean, he lost to Logan Storley by split decision. Interesting. He got KO'd by Douglas Lima in 2019. I remember that. MVP versus Storley, Bellator 281. Lost by split decision. That's crazy. KO'd Goichi Yamaguchi, Bellator 292. Kevin Holland, Ian Gary, that's not a terrible loss. Baron Magomedov, that's a pretty good win. And Jared Cannonier, that's also a really good win. Like, these two guys are really top guys. Kevin Holland, as much as I hate to say, he's not top level at all. So, I think I'm going to lean towards Michael Venom Page on this one, but I don't know. I kind of smell a Sam Patterson upset. Sam Patterson's plus 150, so the odds makers are kind of seeing this too as like a possible upset kind of a thing. I mean, not terrible. $10 gets you 25 on Sam Patterson. Not terrible, but at the same time too, I don't know. MVP, he really has to get caught in a really goofy position. I don't think. Oh my fucking god, bro! I don't think he will get caught in that. Don't think so. I don't know if Sam Patterson is high level enough. We just haven't seen it. That's why this match is a little bit intriguing, because like the Sam Patterson guy, who the fuck is he against Michael Venom Page? You know, they're supposed to kind of give Michael Venom Page a bit more of a name, to be honest with you. I like Sam Patterson at welterweight. I mean, not Sam Patterson. I like MVP at welterweight. I feel like that'd be the weight class he could succeed more in. And he's just going to be taller and longer ranger than a lot of these guys, which is really helpful at welterweight. I would have loved to have seen, especially at welterweight. I mean, we got Carlos Prates. We got a lot of good strikers at welterweight, and a lot of good wrestlers too. But I think I'm going to favor Michael Venom Page to get this done by decision. Although, I don't know, I kind of smell a stinky Sam Patterson KO or submission. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe Michael Venom Page is underestimating this too much, and he just gets clipped and taken out. Who knows? This one's tough. This one's really tough. But I am going to favor going towards Michael Venom Page by decision, to be honest with you. But anyways, moving up. Luke Riley versus Michael Aswell. Michael Aswell. Was I looking at this earlier? What the fuck? He lost to Bogdangrad, and he lost to BLP. If I get this video taken down, I'm gonna fucking cry, man. I swear to God. Done way too many big takes in this. I think Luke Riley can pull this off. especially if he's beat Bogdangrad. Struggled against him a little bit at first, but I think we're in for a round 2 Luke Riley KO again against Mike Laswell. Crazy he's already a co-main event. They obviously expect big things of this kid. We have been seeing English prospects delivering. Hell, fucking Loner Kavanaugh put it on fucking Brandon Moreno. So I think we can expect a Luke Riley TKO in round 2 or round 1. Anyways, moving on, we got Movsar Evloev versus Lerone Murphy, 2 undefeated prospects coming up and fighting each other. Now, one thing about Lerone Murphy is I feel like this dude fights barely. Maybe I'm just not paying attention to him that much. Gross. Really gross. Nice. Went to a lot of decisions before he KO'd Aaron Pico. Went to a lot of decisions. There's one draw against Zubida Tukhugov. Everyone else he's beat. Sputzer and Gabriel Santos had a nice little run in 2024. He's had a nice little run in 2025. I remember really not liking that Josh Emmett fight, though. It was very boring from what I remember. Oh, if I don't catch these videos, bro, I swear, bro. This fucking gets taken down, I swear. I'm choosing Movsar Evloev against him. I mean, it's inevitable, unfortunately, Movsar Evloev. As little as this fucker fights, like, look at that highlight they're gonna show of him. It's from, this is what they have for his entire career, by the way. His entire career is what they have. Just one video. Oh, wait, maybe there's more. There isn't. That's hilarious. They have this one moment where he, like, strikes kind of well. God, he's so ass. He's so ass, but, like, he's good at the same time. Again, has not fought since 2024. Lost to Arnold Allen. Lost to Diego Lopez. These should count as losses. I don't care what you say. Beat Dan Ige, big whoop. Oh, is he number 1? Is he like the number 1 contender at featherweight? I think that's what it says on his record or whatever. He's number 1. I don't know. How do you beat Allen and Sterling and you're number 1? I mean, he did beat Diego Lopez too. Maybe he's like more like number 2 or number 3 or something. I hate Movsar Evloev. He's fucking terrible. Stinks up a fucking card. I wish they had Lerone Murphy versus anyone else. Would have been much better, in my opinion. Movsar Evloev, I don't know. Throw on a fucking Apex Fight Night. You can be the main event, buddy. Save the fucking stacked arenas for people who are actually going to end up wanting to fucking put on a show, because Movsar Evloev is going to be a stinker in this main event. I can already see it. It's going to be a 5-round snooze fest, I bet. Movsar Evloev holding the hips of Lerone Murphy, kneeing him in the thigh. I can see it in my mind's eye of that happening. He does have somewhat hands. I mean, he dropped Arnold Allen. But he Aljamain Sterling. You beat at 135 or that you were bigger than. I am glad though that he's not fighting for a fucking title. Motherfucker's not. I don't care if you're 19-0. You need to fucking put on a memorable fucking performance, bro. At least Lerone Murphy fucking spinning elbowed Aaron Pico into oblivion. So, overall, this is a good fight to determine who's going to fight for the title next. We do have 2 top contenders here, both undefeated. I hope Lerone Murphy finds a way to slime out Movsar Evloev. Would be a great moment to have for the ending of UFC London. Really, looking back at other UFC London cards, we were spoiled, guys. We did not know how good we had it. having like Tom Aspinall and Patty Pimblett being the main and co-main event, we were fucking spoiled with that shit. To be completely honest with you, but Curtis Campbell, Luke Riley, Michael Venom Page, Sam Patterson, Christian Leroy Duncan, Lerone Murphy. These guys do good and put on a good show. Maybe we can have similar vibes to that. But pretty okay card for the most part. I don't like these first two. Like, you might as well. Fight card starts at 10, but really you might have like a couple. Do not worry. Do not be rushed about getting to this card on time, to be honest with you, as mean as that sounds. But yeah, anyways, I hope this video doesn't get taken down. I'm gonna edit it right now. Hopefully the audio isn't gonna get fucked either too. It's been something that's been really annoying as well. I haven't been putting background music in for my last video. I'm gonna try again this time, but if it's like all fucky again, I'm just not gonna do background noise, and I'm just not gonna do a video enable enhanced speech for now until I figure it out. But anyways, hope you guys have a great day. See ya.